guys, so this is the mascara series overview that I mentioned that I would be doing, and it's this now, nutballs. I was going to check on the Sephora website to see if this was still available online. I don't think it's available in the actual stores anymore, but there's a lot of these types of kind of multi-packs that you can get online, and I'm so sorry. I've just been so busy that I haven't had a chance to do that. So this may be, well, I don't know if you guys are going to want to get this anyways after this sort of overview. So I'll show you in the box. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Hold on. Sorry for bopping out of there. Where does that one go? Okay, so these are the ones that have been just sitting back in their box because they sucked and I didn't like them, and I was like, yeah, you're just gonna go back in there. So there's quite a few out of the bunch. As you can see, there's only 4 spaces that I have actually taken them out and used. Whoops, let me just move that there. I think it's here that I've been using quite a bit and trying to finish. So let me just quickly go over the sucky ones. Right. Cargo. Sucked for me because I think it was just outrageously priced, if I can remember, in like almost $40 Canadian, something to that degree. It is a lash growth serum, but it didn't, I couldn't use it for long enough to see whether or not that worked. And I think a couple of people commented and saying that it didn't work for them either. So even if when they bought the full size. So I was not impressed with that at all. Obviously, there are full reviews of all of these. If there's anything that you would want more detail, I would suggest just to refer back to those, because then, Lordy, we don't want this to be like a 47-minute. It's my holy grail, 47 minutes or something ridiculous like that. But I forewarned everyone, it's just going to be a one-off, super, super long. Okay, Tarte 4-day lash stain, sucked. Why? Could not get it off for the life of me. So hard. This is worse than the Majolica Mallorca, or the Maloca. Oh my god, I don't even want to bother saying that. Just the worst staining. Well, it's a stain, right? So you can imagine how hard that was to take off. So really didn't like it. And if it gave me the most amazing lashes, I would go through the hassle, but it didn't. So not good there. Laura Mercier, so beyond average. Like, it's just the most average, run-of-the-mill, like, there was absolutely no thought put into this. I was so shocked because I'm a huge fan. If you were to ask me comprehensively what is one of my favorite lines, it would have to be Laura Mercier, just because collectively, out of all the things that I've tried, 90% of the times I love it. So, and that's, a huge thing to say for any company, that you like the majority of their products. Usually it's just a standout here and there, but she has an amazing quality line. Even her body products, her perfumes, she's just a class act. But this is probably one of the worst things she's ever made. It did nothing for my lashes. I think it's priced at in the 30s anyways, in Canada. Again, with all of the original one-off reviews of them, I have listed in the below bar exactly the name of the product, the price, US and Canadian, and then the verdict and, the score out of 10. So, yeah, very, very disappointed in that. Oh, Laura, what did you do? So disappointing. Okay, Smashbox. Awful. One of the worst. The smudging, the transfer, the just awful, awful, awfulness. Now, somebody actually wrote a very, very sort of raging comment to me about, you should do your research, and did you do it the right way, and it's curved, and it's got silk, and it's got all this sort of stuff, and you're supposed to, put it on and curve it well. And to me, I don't know if she was trying to change my mind, but it actually confirmed it even more, because quite frankly, you shouldn't have to do anything with a mascara. You should take it out of the tube, put it on your lashes, and it should look gorgeous, because you know what? Some people get it right. Some companies get it so right, that's all you have to do. To have to like turn a wand as you're putting it on is beyond ridiculous. It's gimmicky, it's tacky, there's no need for it. So it made me dislike it even more. And as I told that person who ranted and raved, it's, you know, just have a cuddle with yours and, you know, work through your rage and anger. So, I mean, I was almost like, do you own Smashbox or something? It was just so like, wow, defending it. And, you know, I'm glad it works for some of you. It did not work for me at all. The next one, Badgal. Awful. Oh, so disappointed. So wanted this to work. So many people love it. And from the comments, people love it or hate it. So for the ones that love it, I'm so happy. I wish I was one of those lucky, well, I don't want to say few because I'm sure there's tons of you. The Pixie Woos, sisters, not the Pixie Woos, Sam and Nicola, and I think even Pixie 2 Woo really loves it, and there's so many of you who do, and it's just, you know, to each their own. I guess it just didn't work for me. In fact, it really made my lashes look beyond hideous. I think out of all of them, the look of the lashes, the Badgal was the worst in terms of just the visual appeal. Not good. Smashbox, the worst for smudging. Like, holy crap. I mean, I don't even know why they even made that. Yeah. Sephora. You know what? I have to say that it's the best of the worst. This beats out all of these, and I think it's $18 US, or maybe 14 US. 14 US, 18 Canadian, under 20 bucks. Again, I'm sure people talk about voluminous, Maybelline mascaras. There's tons of drugstore mascaras that are less than all of these, and this one as well, even though it's only 14 or 18, I'm sure probably exceeds it. I haven't tried them all yet. I'm gonna try all of them, especially the L'Oreal, or no, Revlon? Anyways, the voluminous one. So yeah, that one, best of the worst. It was totally fine, but you know, nothing spectacular. So let's move on to the ones that I did like, which is just, look at that. Look how empty and lonely this little container is. The Hourglass. I think this was the last video that I had posted in the series. And again, like I said, I'm actually a really huge fan of Hourglass itself. I think I first got on with her products maybe a year and a half ago, year and a half ago, maybe even longer. And I started with their palettes and love their glosses, their shadows, their formulation's fantastic. I could never find a match in any of their foundations. Their concealers, she only comes out in sort of a stick or like a lipstick bullet form, and I like liquid. I need liquid. I can't really do anything other than liquid. And what else? Oh, I have been testing out her primer, and I do like it. I'll speak more about that in another video. But like I said, this one, it's definitely nice and it's definitely fine, but it's almost a dupe for an Asian mascara, Kate. That's $8 or $10. This is 35 Canadian, 30 US something. I don't know. It's a higher end mascara, and it's nice, but I wouldn't purchase it. Not with that price when I can get something almost exactly the same. Urban Decay. Really, really like this mascara. Good price point. Well, I mean, it's hard to say good price point because, like I said, I can get great mascaras for about 10 bucks overseas, but it's under 30 because I know a lot of these Dior shows, all that sort of stuff, especially in Canada, if they're priced at 35 with the tax, it's $40. $40 for a mascara is ludicrous to me. So, but this one, definitely nice, and it has a very specific type of wand, if you can see. Very flexy with tons of little teethies, and you know, it just squeezes right back in there. I really like that one, for sure. KORRES, really fantastic mascara as well. Honestly, I think it's the wand, as you can see, just fantastic. Like, wow, I'm just crazy in love with that wand. Fresh. I have to say, out of the bunch, this is my favorite. I mean, it comes, I really wanted the KORRES because it's an all natural. I really love the wand, and it's definitely good. And all of these are fantastic. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to take out the Hourglass just because it's ludicrously priced for what it is that you're getting. Sorry. So these three are really, really good mascaras. They worked for me. All of them held a curl. None of them smudged or transferred. They gave you long, well, yeah, long, but more so volume. I'm really looking for volume. And I have to say that Fresh beats them. I'm so shocked. I have never heard any hype over this mascara. It hasn't been a craze. I don't have a lot of Fresh stuff. I mean, I have a perfume. Their lip sugar, I really wanted it to work because I think it smells divine. Like, it's so tough to get a lemon scented fragrance to work that doesn't remind me of Pine Sol or house cleaner, because, you know, like I said, I'm like Cinderella all the time. I'm constantly cleaning, and everything's lemon scented. For me to find a cosmetic product that doesn't hearken me to a cleaning product is rare. And Fresh, the lip sugars or whatever are fantastic, but I don't like the texture. So waxy. I just don't like it. It's too soft. It's just not my cup of tea. But this is phenomenal. I have it on today, and I kind of went off of it, tried the other ones, and every time I put this on, I'm blown away by how fluttery and flirty and volumizing and lengthening, but it just gives you this sort of, I know it's like I'm waving, but if you can imagine a fanned out sort of effect. So the ultimate question is, would I purchase this? You know what? I may one of these days when I'm done this whole series, and I have so many still left to go, I can see myself missing this for some reason. You know, the real test is once you're done with a product and you're using other ones and you go, gosh, I really, really miss having that product. I'm going to go buy it full price. I think this is quite pricey. They're in the 30s for sure, which again is kind of ludicrous, but I haven't had a Japanese mascara give you this effect. They're all fantastic, the Japanese ones. But this one, I don't know what it is. What it does to my lashes is really, really special. Not to say that it's better than the Japanese, because I can't really say that. The Japanese ones are just too good. But there's something so specific about it. It's the Supernova. They also have that Firebird something or other. I don't know. It's like in a blue container. Somebody told me that sucked really bad, and this one was really good. And then other people said, oh my god, they're both fantastic. So I have that one as well in a little mini one, in a little mini 2-pack that I got. I haven't tried it yet. I'll do a review on that. But yeah, that would be it. I would say I thought it was going to be Urban Decay next, but you know what? I'm going to pick KORRES as the next one, only for the fact that they both have sort of a good price point. I think it's in the 20s. And but this is an all-natural product, and the wand, I really, really, really like the wand. But it just barely, I mean, they could be tied. So first, and then second place, then third place. So top 3, you know, for Hourglass, and then the rest are just like whatever. There's no way in heck I would ever spend good money on any of these. So, you know, if you can look, I don't know if it's worth the money. I think this cost me 50 something odd dollars. I don't know. I'm really, really glad that I did get it to be able to start this series. And again, I will continue on. I have tons more to do. I think Sephora gave me another one of these. It's an atomic volume one. I've got the Dior Estaz still to do. I don't know where I get all these still. I've got a Lancome Hypnos Drama to do. I think and then I've got full size one, the Maybelline Full and Soft. Some Japanese ones. So the series will be continuing on, and hopefully you'll enjoy it rather than going, God, isn't that series over yet, lady? My God, enough with that. It's so boring. So fingers crossed that you're still going to be enjoying it, because it seems like it's just going to go on, you know, in perpetuity. So, thanks so much, guys, and I will talk to you soon.